I would like to call the Planning and Zoning meeting to order. The purpose of this meeting is to review and consider land use and zoning matters brought before this body in accordance with our local ordinances and comprehensive plan. Our role is to listen to the facts, consider public input, and make recommendations that promote orderly growth, protect property rights, and serve the best interests of this community as a whole. We ask that all comments remain respectful and focused on the issues at hand. Public participation is an important part of this process. When recognized, please come to the mic and state your name for the record and direct your comments to the chair, which is myself today, sitting in for Mr. Tim Hinton. All speakers will be given equal time in accordance with our procedures. We appreciate your attendance and your cooperation as we conduct the business before us in a fair, transparent, and orderly manner. So at this time, I'm going to ask that Mr. Note roll call present, myself, Tim Kemp, and I'm forgetting everybody else's name. Michelle, John, and Josh. Absent Mr. Tim Hinton, and we have a position that is open. And Chris, yes. At this time, I'm going to ask Mr. Josh to please lead us in prayer.
Let us pray. Gracious and Heavenly Father, Lord, I come to you tonight with a thankful heart, Lord, thanking you for the freedoms that we can experience in this country, one of those being the freedom of assembly. Lord, I just pray that tonight as we hold this open meeting, that you would just allow cool heads to prevail. I pray that that any contentious matters just be thought through and thought out in a manner that that would be pleasing to you, Lord. I ask all these things in your holy and precious name, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. At this time, board members, on the agenda, approval of the minutes. Most of you should have received a copy of the minutes from December of 2025. At this time, if there are no additions or deletions, I will entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion has been made to approve. Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor, please raise your right hand and say aye.
Aye.
No opposed. Moving on, there's no old business on the agenda. We will move into our new business. As we move forward, when I call the case number and the description of the case, I'm going to ask that whoever is representing that particular case to step to the mic at the podium here and state your name and state your purpose for being here at the meeting. Also, anyone that will be speaking as opposing the case, we will give you an opportunity to come to the mic after the client have made their case, and there's a 10-minute rebuttal opposition. If everyone's going to come up and say the same thing, it's 10 minutes. But understand that we do try to listen to everyone, but we try not to entertain the same comment over and over. Our staff over here does a great job of dotting the I's and crossing the T's. So at this time, our first case is case Z25-0373, rezone 1 acre from a 25.05 acre tract from A1 to R1 to create a buildable lot. Applicant Huston and Hunter Morris, owner. Pascal Myers, property located at 5100 Kent Rock Road and Center Hill Church Road. Who's here to speak on behalf of this case? Will you please step to the mic, please?
Good evening. My name is Hunter Morris, and I'm requesting the rezone of my grandfather's family land to build on a 1 acre single family house. This is not going to be used for subdivision or development, just to build a family home.
Okay. You have any questions from the board? No questions from the board? At this time, I will entertain a motion. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Charge it to the head, not the heart. Do we have any opposition to this? No opposition. At this time, I will bring it back to the board for a recommendation or a motion.
I make a motion to approve case number Z25-0373 as submitted.
Motion to approve as submitted. Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor, please raise your right hand and say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. This will move on to the Board of Commissioners meeting, which will be on the first, is it the first Tuesday of February? The 3rd. On February 3rd, this will move to the Commissioners meeting. Thank you. Next case, Z 250374, rezone 4.7 acres from A1 to A for a commercial kennel with customer contact and variances on side setbacks. Applicant Raymond, and please help me if I pronounce your name wrong, Spinelli. Owners Raymond and Tammy Spinelli, property located at 4350 Jacks Creek Road. Who's here to speak on behalf? Will you please step to the mic, sir?
My name is Raymond Spinelli. I'm requesting that our land gets rezoned for, I guess, commercial, so put in a dog kennel or continue having my dog kennel that I do have. We've been breeding for decades. A lot of people respect our animals, our dogs. We go through proper health testing, and a lot of our dogs go to disabled people as service dogs.
Is this the result of a code enforcement?
Yes.
Okay. Board members, do y'all have any further questions also?
You said continue your kennel. How long have you,
I've lived at the address for 2.5 years.
and you've been operating a kennel for 2.5 years at this location?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you had a kennel at any other locations?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Were you ever licensed as a kennel at any other locations?
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
No, sir. The amount of dogs that I breed are less than the required amount to be under a kennel.
How many dogs are you breeding?
How many, like, litters a year?
Yes.
1 or less.
What type dogs are they?
French Mastiff, sir.
Any more questions from the board?
How many dogs are part of the operation?
At this point, I have 4 left in my kennel.
Okay.
What's the most you've had?
8 plus puppies.
Okay. Are there any more questions from the board? Thank you, sir. Anyone opposed? I see 1, 2, 3, 4 hands. Please step up. Oh, you all are together? No? Okay, you step up, sir, and state your name and. Sure.
Thank you.
I'll just take one and pass it down. Thank you. Sorry, pass it to,
Ladies and gentlemen of the Planning Commission, my name is Chris Fogelman. I live at 4306 Jacks Creek, Monroe. I live adjacent to the property of the applicant. Thank you for taking the opportunity to speak for me to speak this evening. My wife and Christy and I have lived in the Good Hope and Monroe area for all of our adult lives. We've managed to raise 2 children, both of which graduated here in Walton County. 15 years ago, we decided the timing was right to focus on building the home that we could call our forever home. 2014, we were fortunate to have the opportunity to purchase 14 acres and build our home in one of the quietest areas of Walton County. Since then, we've enjoyed all the rural, quiet, and peaceful life that Walton County has to offer. Purchasing real estate is one of the biggest investments that one can make. Before purchasing and building our home, we took careful consideration into any objectionable surroundings, zonings in the area, and traffic. We would not have purchased and built if an existing dog kennel were adjacent to our property. Thankfully, many years ago, our county government had the foresight to adopt ordinances to protect adjacent property owners from such objectionable land uses. Walton County Ordinance Sections 6-1-470 and 6-1-480 specifically gives adjacent property owners some protection against placing dog kennels and fencing within 200 foot from a property line or 500 foot from a residential district for commercial kennels. There are good reasons behind these restrictions. Allowing a dog kennel on the property adjacent to our home would diminish the value and disrupt the peacefulness for many of us adjacent property owners. I prepared some photos for you tonight to illustrate the proximity of the proposed kennel to our home and adjacent residential district. My family respectfully requests denial of this dog kennel application, and I'll be glad to answer any questions that you may have.
Your last name is what is it?
Sir?
Your last name? What's your last name again?
Fogelman,
Fogelman, okay. Board members, do you
referenced
have
in your illustration as the Fogelman property.
Okay. Board members, do you have any questions for Mr. Fogelman? No questions? Thank you, Mr. Fogel.
Thank you for your time.
Are there any others?
My name is Cheyenne Geary. I live at 4360 directly next to this property. I'm just going to make it short and sweet. We have been there about 4 years, my husband and I think I speak for all the families that have young children. With these dogs, I have been chased twice on the property, and I have contacted animal control a total of 10 times the past 3 months, with the dogs being on our property multiple times a day.
Any questions from the board?
You said you've been chased while on your property or while on the,
On mine,
okay,
coming back from my mailbox.
okay.
Wow. Thank you. I'm sorry. Who's next? Is there anyone else? No one else? I'm going to ask Mr. Spinelli to come back to the mic, please. Mr. Spinelli, a question. Have you ever talked to the neighbors about your dogs
Only when we first moved in. Sorry.
when you first moved in? Any other board members have questions?
Do you have any fencing in place?
I do have some fencing in place. They do have proper kennels. I did have a guy come out today to assess putting fencing all around my complete property.
Do you just let the dogs run loose sometimes?
I do not, Your Honor, or sir.
Chase a neighbor?
There's nothing documented by any police department showing that. That specific person,
Has anyone contacted you about the dogs being loose or chasing
on the
them?
back side of the yard, Animal control has come out. They have gotten out.
So animal control did contact you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Nothing about chasing anybody. They were in the back field, and they crossed over the line, and they got them on, allegedly, they have them on video.
What-
It's still in a hearing.
What did animal control, what was their purpose for coming out?
Dog at large. And that's still, allegedly, we're still in court over it.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Okay. Any more questions from the board? I need to ask is animal control here?
Animal control is not here.
Okay.
They're a separate department that would handle their own cases.
Right.
Code enforcement.
Code enforcement is here, correct,
Cool.
yes.
Can I have them to come up?
Before we do that,
Yeah.
can we ask the applicant if he has any you have rebuttal time remaining off of the opponents?
Yes.
So if there's anything that you would like to, anything additional you would like as rebuttal to the opposition,
Since I've
this is
been
your
there,
time.
there's been no complaints of loud dogs, no noise, extra noise. There's been no officers to my house about being chased, nothing of a sort. As far as diminishing value, I think it'll only bring value to the area. It hasn't increased any travel on that road. We're not like huge breeders. We don't do 2, 4, 6 litters a year. It's maybe, like I said, maybe a litter a year. This whole thing came about due to the neighbor that's being chased, reporting me to the ordinance as having a kennel. But like I said, I'm down to 4 dogs. Occasionally I'll have a litter, but they generally go to service dogs. So,
Thank you.
nothing but good intentions behind it.
Thank you, sir. Now, code enforcement, I need to ask you a question.
Good evening, Board. Mark Lewis with Code Enforcement.
How did you get involved with this case, code enforcement?
We had received a phone call of him operating a business without a license.
Okay.
Went out there, never could make contact, finally contact through the phone, and found a business online saying he had a business with the kennels out at the location for breeding. Told him that needed to cease immediately. He hadn't got any business license. He said he'd been running a business out there 2.5 years. Never had a license
Okay.
through the county to do it also.
Okay.
We have spoken to animal control. Apparently there's roughly, I'm not sure exact number, 15 citations pending
From this particular
from
property?
this place, yes, sir. Don't know the exact charges on them, but that's a lot of citations to be pending.
Okay. Go ahead. Any other questions from the board?
No, but I appreciate the information.
Yes,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Can I ask the, Mr. Spinell, come back up. You mentioned to us that you never had any complaints. So,
Besides animal control coming out, like I said, dogs at large in the backside of
so you never,
our property. If you look at the back right-hand side there, there's a small clearing that they have over there with a feed for deer. And allegedly, my dogs have been over there eating off their deer feed and been caught on camera.
you never received any citations, you said?
No, I do have citations, sir.
You do have citations?
Correct. We're going through a bench trial on it.
Okay. I have no more questions. Thank you, sir. I'm going to bring this back to the board for a motion.
I appreciate both sides coming out and speaking their side, and with that being in mind, and the others in the area and safety, and I make a motion for this case to be denied.
Motion has been made to deny. All in fa, do I get a second? It's been properly second. All in favor, raise your right hand, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Any against? No motion against. It's 4-0. This will move on to this case will move on to the Board of Commissioners, which will be in February 10th. Next up is discussion. There's anything for discussion. Please note that we normally, let me start by saying Happy New Year to everyone else. I should have said that at the beginning. Normally, we elect our chair and co-chair in January. Due to the fact that we only have 4 on board, we're going to wait until our February meeting to elect the chair and co-chair. And I think I do have in mind who I want to nominate.
I guess it's good that we're waiting.
Are there any public comments? Any announcements? Other announcements? No executive sessions. At this time, I will entertain a motion for adjournment. So move in second.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Raise your right hands and say
Sorry,
aye.
I did.
This meeting is adjourned. Thank you.